and welcome to Play Along. Today we're going to do a problem from Joe Charles. Mr. Charles from Wrexham, England. A problem or a puzzle. You need to make the right moves to solve. Step 1. You count the pieces. 7 red and 7 white. Even. Step 2. What does the problem say? In this case, white to play and draw. Step 3. You look at the position. See if you can spot any potential weak squares or pieces. Detective work. Looking for clues. For example, Sherlock Holmes, he would take out his magnifying glass he would look at every piece on the board. Step 4, visualization. Without moving the pieces, you look in your head. In Sherlock Holmes' new movie, he did the moves in his head first before he knocked out the strong man. Let's start. White to move and draw. White's first move is 24 to 19. Red has to jump 15 to 24, and white jumps 28 to 19. Here we have, we're using visualization. Looks like red could come in here and squeeze this checker here and win it. Except if red moves here, white comes in here, a waiting move. When red jumps, lands here, white would go here, and there would be an elbow here. So when the middle checker jumps and lands here, white's checker, the waiting move, would jump 2, and it would be 2 and 2. So that wouldn't be the best move for red. So in this case, red moved 8 to 12. Now you see these checkers are pinned. White goes 22 to 17 with the idea of this elbow here. Now here, red is thinking, come in here and still trying to win this checker here. For example, the elbow doesn't work for white because if he comes here, okay, if he comes here, red would jump this way and white doesn't have to jump back. So red doesn't have to jump back, so we want to break up the elbow. So let's take a look at this on the practice board. What happens if red comes here? Okay, white would come here, red would come here, white comes here, another waiting move, red jumps, then white would come here and break up the elbow. When red jumps, white would come here, and we have 4 against 4, a draw. Almost the same idea, exact same idea as earlier. So red doesn't go here. Instead, he comes here looking to get a king. Now here in this case, white decides to, white cuts, this is called a cut, when he's cutting off the piece, he exchanges. Red jumps, white jumps. Now red comes 3 to 8, going after the weak square. And white comes here, a timing move. He's getting his pieces in order. Red comes here and squeezes from 8 to 11. Now this checker is lost. So what white does, he goes right here to square 14. 17 to 14. Now this is called double exposure. What he does is he knows that red is going to be forced to jump here and going to be forced to jump here. But it doesn't matter which one he jumps first. In this case, red jumps 10 to 17 and white jumps 21 to 14. Now red jumps 11 to 20. White comes in here. Now all these men here are paired off. So red's only move is here. And now we have the back-end theme. The same theme that we learned, also called self-destruct, that we learned in the Pioneer. White comes in here. Red jumps. And white jumps 2. And we have a draw 2 and 2. Studying problems is a fine way to improve your game. Going over master games and that. This is a fine problem by Joe Charles. Thank you for watching this video.